Gotcha, bitch.
Finish him.
I've been kind of thinking this a little bit because Young Thug was pushing the Gunna snitching and we don't like you, Gunna. He was pushing that shit too hard to the point where it was getting like overly corny. You know what I'm saying? And we all know like Gunna didn't really do nothing for real. He just accepted a plea deal, and then everybody else accepted the same plea deal. So what? You know, everybody admitted that it was a game. Everybody admitted that they did crime. That's what a plea deal is. Admitting that you guilty. Pleading guilty, my guy. Now they saying Young Thug out here snitching. Now somebody has released the Young Thug interrogation footage. He was in there singing like a canary.
Stop it. Get some help.
We finna analyze it, you know what I'm saying? Let's see what's going on, because Trap Lord...
Okay, and that Young Thug isn't, but Young Thug took a plea as well. Now,
Exactly.
I've been saying this, and this makes a lot of people go super quiet. Okay, but I've been saying if Gunna is a snitch, surely Young Thug's a snitch too. He took a plea. He took a no contendere. He took a no contest plea. Young Thug took, Gunna took an Alfred plea.
Everybody on the case took a plea except for Yak Gotti. Yak Gotti is the only person that took this shit to trial and won. Everybody else took a plea deal. So I don't understand why people trying to act like Young Thug is this bitch ass nigga that snitched because he couldn't do 6 months in jail. Everybody else snitched right after him, right before him. Like, what the fuck is we talking about?
And these are really two pleas where you're kind of basically accepting your charges. You're accepting your fate. People have been on my bumper. They've been saying, yo, Young Thug's not a snitch. It's because he took a plea. Gunna is a snitch because he took a plea. And the basis of that seems to be this one recording of Gunna in court that I guess was secretly recorded of him saying, yes, ma'am, to these charges. And when the state said YSL's a gang, he said, yes, ma'am. When the state said the drugs in the car were not yours, he said, yes, ma'am. Now, apparently that's snitching. To me, I thought snitching would be if you're in the interview room, you're being interrogated by the cops, and you said that somebody commits a crime.
Right.
Please.
That's what snitching is, bro. Telling somebody you seen somebody commit a crime. That ain't nothing else is snitching, bro. Period. My nigga, what the fuck? You gonna say Gunna was snitching because he said yes, ma'am, to the gang charges? Bro, this is a Rico. All he said was YSL a gang. He didn't say Young Thug was in the gang. He didn't say he seen Young Thug shoot nobody. He didn't say he seen Young Thug tell somebody to go kill somebody. He ain't say none of that, folks.
No contest. What about this one, right? And again, I need you guys to tell me, okay? What is this?
You know Roscoe? Man, that man a fucking scrub. That fool. I'm like, you shot at somebody, bro? But I don't fucking know, because every day nigga broke fucking ball. I don't know. I honestly don't know.
He said...
So that's snitching, Thug. So all this you talking about Gunna and this, that, and third, and you dissing Gunna every 5 seconds, that's snitching, Thug. What are you talking about? This is 2 clips, so we just seen you talk about somebody getting shot, and you said them by name. You said their name. You said their name, Thug.
Barely.
FBI, open up!
What is... Listen to this shit again.
I'm like, you shot at somebody, bro?
I'm like, you shot at somebody, bro? Knowing Ro that that's Scug, that fool. I'm like, you shot at somebody, bro? So you telling them shit that they don't know. You telling them people names that they don't know. You telling them play by play, story by story. I would love to see what the interrogation, what made it happen that wasn't on camera.
But I don't fucking know, because every day niggas broke fucking ball. I don't know. I honestly don't know.
He said that man breaks the law every day. So context to this interrogation. I'm going to play you some more clips from it. And you guys let me know, is this worse than what Gunna did? Is this better than what Gunna did? I'm expecting to see a whole bunch of excuses in the comments. Okay, and I'm not saying...
Niggas just be picking and choosing, bro. Niggas just be picking and choosing. And Young Thug got a whole bunch of dick riders in Atlanta that ran around for the whole however long. And they was just riding Young Thug pee-pee. You see what I'm saying? And Young Thug said, we ain't messing with Gunna no more, so everybody dick roll because Young Thug is the bigger star. Well, he was the bigger star. Really, Gunna is doing numbers without Thug with no problem. He has the #1 out. Have you heard that new shit? Have you heard that new Gunna, my guy? I'm telling you right now. 1 through 25, it's banging. Okay. Show me the last Young Thug song you heard that was cold. That's what I think. I feel like niggas just ran around Atlanta because they just pick and choose. You feel me? They just pick and choose. Just like in Chicago, they pick and choose. When Chief Keef blew up, everybody was BD. You see what I'm saying? When Lil JoJo blew up, everybody was BDK. They just picking and choosing. They just riding waves. That's all. So the Lil Babies, whoever else this Gunna because Thug said some shit about something, like, man, y'all niggas just be wanting to pick and choose, bro.
Okay, him telling in court. Everybody says this is telling. I'm still confused. All right. So this video accepting his plea and saying yes, ma'am. Is this snitching? Like,
no.
Let me know. I just want to understand.
After each statement, whether or not you agree or acknowledge that statements are true. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
I became affiliated with YSL around 2016. Is that true as it pertains to you, Mr. Kitchens?
Yes, ma'am.
YSL is a music label and a gang, and you have personal knowledge that members or associates of YSL have committed crimes in furtherance of the gang.
Yes, ma'am.
You were present when law enforcement officers stopped the vehicle in which you were present along with Jeffrey Williams, wherein hydrocodone, methamphetamines, and a firearm were recovered. These items did not belong to you.
All he did was say yes, ma'am, to a statement of facts. We got pulled over. I was with Jeffrey Williams. Y'all found drugs. They wasn't mine. Yes, ma'am. Now, I get what people saying about him talking about, you know, is YSL a gang, and I know members have committed crimes or whatever. Yeah, whatever, bro. But that's what the fuck a plea deal is. You cannot take a plea deal without admitting to something. Just like Young Thug admitted to gang crimes. That's the same shit. You're admitting that people around you on YSL, people around you that you hit kicking it with, that claim YSL, you're admitting that there was crimes being committed. Even if it wasn't, you're taking a plea deal, admitting that so you can get a deal and get some better time or whatever the case is, shorty.
Okay, everybody has told me that that's snitching. Now, I've searched far and wide for Gunna's interrogation footage. Now, this is clickbait, okay? Crabologist is out here clickbaiting, okay? This image... This fake image, this appears nowhere in the video. There is no interrogation with Gunna in this video.
Right.
Okay. There's interrogations with other people. All right. But there ain't no Gunna interrogation footage that we can pull up. That's just not a thing. That's just not a thing that we can do. There's not a thing we can find. It's not a thing that I could find anywhere. All right. But when this Young Thug 2-hour interrogation came across my desk, I was like, God damn, like, really? Like, well, surely you just lawyer up and you don't say anything. You just give no comment.
Exactly.
I always thought that was the way to go.
Right.
So I was super confused, okay? But let's just take a step back, okay? Because we just saw Gunna take his plea, all right? Young Thug also took a plea, all right? Young Thug took a plea.
Now listen to his
He
plea.
acknowledged the things that he did in court, okay? And
Listen to his
he
plea.
even...
All right, Sergeant, can you swear?
So look, we see this. This is Thug accepting his deal.
Do you understand that you are charged with the following offenses? Conspiracy to violate the Racketeer Influenced and Corrupt Organizations Act.
That's a gang, by the way.
Participation in criminal street gang activity. The leadership charge. Participation
That's admitting to being a leader of a gang. Admitting to being in a criminal street gang.
in criminal street gang activity. Violation of the Georgia Controlled Substances Act. 3 counts. Possession of a firearm during the commission of a felony. And possession of a machine gun. Do you understand that?
Yes.
All right. And do you understand that you have the right to plead either guilty or not guilty to these charges, and that if you plead not guilty or remain silent, you will continue to receive a jury trial?
Yes.
All right. Have your attorneys advised you of the minimum and maximum sentence for each of the crimes that you are charged with?
Yes.
And each of the charges that you are pleading guilty to?
Yes.
All right. Do you understand that neither the court nor the district attorney's office has anything to do with parole or the Department of Corrections or the Board of Pardons and Paroles, and that if you are sentenced to confinement in the Georgia Department of Corrections, no one can guarantee parole.
You can say yes.
Well,
She asked you, do you say that?
Oh, yes, ma'am.
Parole.
Your Honor, may I allow Mr. Williams time to finish signing the indictment?
So look, he said yes, ma'am, too. All right, he accepted the charges and he ended up taking his plea. And Young Thug even appeared in court to apologize to the community, and he even, in my opinion, sent a sneak diss to Gunna by opening up with a cheeky little yes, ma'am.
All right, Mr. Williams, is there anything that you want to say?
Yes, ma'am. I take full responsibility for, my crimes or my charges.
I take full responsibility for my crimes and my charges. Then he gonna turn around and say sorry to us. What you saying sorry for if you ain't commit no crimes? You know you just pled guilty to gang activity, right? You know you just pled guilty to being a leader of a gang, right? You know you just committed to having guns on you and drugs, right? You just admitted that you was guilty of that. You just said that you did that.
I want to say sorry to my family, my mom. My mom got 11 kids. I can't say all their names, My managers, my kids that's not here. Really everybody that got something to do with this situation, I want to say sorry for just having so much time investing into this,
So Thug, he made his little apology. Okay, well, to be honest, it wasn't a very earnest apology. It didn't really apologize to the right kind of people. Let's just put it that way, okay? But at the end of the day, okay, his charges were his charges. He took his plea, all right? Some no contest, some guilty, all right? In the similar way that Gunna took an Alford plea, okay? Thug took no contest to the violation of the Georgia Rico Act, no contest to the organizing of criminal street gang activity.
Participation in criminal street gang activity. He pled guilty, bro. So what the fuck does that mean? That mean I was in a gang. That mean everybody around me that was claiming YSL was in a gang. So that's what is we really talking about?
He pled guilty to